I was recently just sent these lifting straps, these lifting hooks, in exchange for this review. Guys, I've been using these now for a little while, and I've used several different versions of these, so I was really excited to get these and try these out. Now, one of the things that I think is a cool, unique feature, I'm going to talk about a couple things here, then we're going to actually go just get these on the weights, because what's the point of doing this if we can't see what they look like? So, first off, Velcro, super strong. I do love that the hooks are in the middle of the pad versus a little bit closer to like the wrist strap area. Now, one of the things that I did notice as I got these out and I tried these on for the first time is these are really large. So we're gonna just show this. So what I mean by they're really large, this pad is gonna wrap around my wrists, and I don't have super tiny wrists by any stretch, don't have huge wrists, but it takes, you have to really give this a crank down, and that pad is going to wrap around the entirety of your wrist. So again, the pressure is going to push on the pad, not on the edges of these things, and I think that's really nice. Now, I do think how these fit in my hand is really nice. They've got a little bit wider curve, and they go straight up, and then they flatten out a little bit. So they feel like they fit my hand a little bit better than some of the ones that I've used in the past. I love the look of them. Black on green is really cool. And again, so far from what I've been able to tell, these are pretty comfortable. That pad is wide enough, soft enough, and well put together enough that it doesn't put a huge pull and strain on my wrists. Now, why would I want these? I don't know if you're like me, but once in a while, I just want to lift heavy, and the weakest part of my body typically tends to be around my forearms. And so if I'm trying to hold everything with my forearms, sometimes I miss the bigger lifts and the ability to lift the weight that I want to lift. So what this does, this is going to take so much pressure off of my forearm grip and put more pressure on the metal inside of my wrist, which is, sorry, I got a fly all over me here. It's going to put more pressure on this and on the positioning of my hand, and use the whole of my wrist rather than my grip strength. So here we are in action. We've got our lifting hooks set up. Again, you can see these sit about mid-palm. Now, I've always been a grip this way kind of person, so preference, whatever. Now, first thing that I notice, again, that open spot where these lift, I absolutely love how that fits. Instead of being hooked in there, they can sit on there. And again, all this pressure right now is being distributed over my wrist versus over my grip strength. So this is, and not directly on my wrist, but pulling down. So let's just pull this into action, see how this feels. I absolutely love how those hold on the bar. And again, I'm able to put the focus on the part of my lift that matters. Guys, these have so much versatility to them too. Rows, pull-ups, dumbbells, whatever it is that you need to take pressure off your wrists, save the joints, save the grip strength, because you probably get enough grip strength work week to week. Guys, this is just a great way, a really simple way to be able to put focus where it needs to be. Now I'm going to tell you, I could sit here a lot longer like this than I could if I was just holding this with my forearms. So if you're looking for an implement, if you've never used these before, definitely worth it. If you have used these before, guys, again, I think these are some of the better ones that I've seen, that I've been a part of. So if you are looking to upgrade, you're looking to get into this, these are definitely lifting hooks that you probably want.